So here I am in Professor Oak's lab in Pallet Town in Pokemon Soul Silver. Have Pokemon on the TV. It's really glaring on the camera for some reason, but Ash is clearly visible on the TV itself. I don't know why it's glaring so much on the phone, but in Professor Oak's lab and was going for the starters. As you can see behind Tentacool, there's Squirtle and Charmander there on the table. I was going for Bulbasaur because I already have Squirtle and Charmander. And after 1,227 soft resets, very, very easy going, 1,227, we got this shiny Bulbasaur. April 4th, 2026. Met at level 5. Pallet Town hates to lose. Level 5. It's a male. 19 HP, 9 attack, 10 defense, 9 special attack, 12 special defense, 9 speed. The stats aren't blowing me away. In fact, those stats are pretty low. But what an absolute beauty. What an absolute beauty that Bulbasaur is. What's interesting is I was actually going for this Pokemon in both my Soul Silver and my Heart Gold. I've had the 2 games. I've been rotating. I would do 100 in Soul Silver, 100 in Heart Gold, 100 in Soul Silver, 100 Heart Gold. Obviously counting it all as one because it's all one hunt for Bulbasaur, but just switching back and forth between the games in the systems. Soul Silver's in my 3DS, Heart Gold's in my regular DS, and just going back and forth just to see which game would get it first. And it turned out to be Soul Silver. I might as well show it in Heart Gold, so I'll turn Heart Gold on. But this was very easy going. 1,227 that took. So as you can see, we're in the same location. So this is what it would look like. You would select Bulbasaur like this. And then, so that's regular Bulbasaur. Shiny Bulbasaur. And I'm actually going to keep the Bulbasaur, the non-shiny Bulbasaur, because I need the starters for what I want to do next in each of the game. But I already have, Charizard and Blastoise shiny. There's a shiny Charizard and a shiny Blastoise. So I don't need to continue the hunt for Charmander or Squirtle for this one. So I'm just going to keep this Bulbasaur, this regular Bulbasaur, obviously the shiny. But I need the Kanto starters picked from this file specifically, from each of these files specifically, because in Heart Gold, I need to show a starter to Mr. Pokemon, and in Soul Silver, I need to show a starter to Mr. Pokemon to get an item I need to go for. Kyogre is in Heart Gold, I believe, and Groudon is in Soul Silver, I believe. And I want to go for each of them. But there you go. There's regular Bulbasaur. There's shiny Bulbasaur. And yeah, let's save the game in both. And then so that's saved. We'll just close that for now. Let's switch Bulbasaur with Tentacool. There we can see shiny Bulbasaur behind me. Pallet Town, of course, is the first town in the very first Pokemon game ever. That's why this is Route 1. That is a regular Pidgey. That is a shiny Bulbasaur. And we'll show him off in battle one more time. That is a regular Pidgey. Shiny Bulbasaur. I knew this was going to be an easygoing hunt. I just knew it in my soul. And there we go. Shiny Bulbasaur.